It's particularly important for a charity like the Royal Society of Wildlife Trust to keep our data safe, and our personal data in particular, because we get money from donors and supporters and large funders based on their confidence and trust in us. So if we suffered a significant cybersecurity breach and we lost the identifiable information of thousands of those supporters, then we would lose that trust, and we would face significant financial and reputational issues. So the steps we take to keep our personal data safe, some of those are steps that any charity can take, regardless of size. So we use multi-factor authentication for all remote access and all cloud-based services. So if it's a service that exists outside our internal network, if you can get to it from anywhere in the world, then you're going to have to verify your logon. We also make sure all of our systems are patched, preferably within 14 days of the patch being released by the vendor. And we don't run any services or any software or systems that are no longer supported by the vendor, because those can't be patched anymore and we can't protect them. We back up our data and our system images, and those are held off-site. So if we suffer from a ransomware attack, which would typically attack your network and your backups, we can still restore our data reasonably quickly. We provide a staff training to make sure that our staff are aware of what risks they might face and how they should behave and what to look out for, so that they can take the right steps if they see something suspicious. And we have software called endpoint protection software, and that's installed on all of our computers, our laptops, and our servers. And that ensures that if something malicious is installed on a system, the software would detect it, it would alert the IT team, and it would prevent it from doing anything. On top of that, we have an incident response procedure, which is stored outside of our network somewhere safe, in fact, in multiple safe places, so that if we do suffer a serious incident, we can respond to that promptly and everyone knows what their role is. We then have the technical measures, which are the things where we're applying more stringent technical controls or more advanced technology. The first of those is vulnerability scanning. So this is a bit of software or a service that scans your network. In our case, it's our external network, so the bit you can see from outside on the internet, through to our internal network, which is what you would see if you were sat in our office in Newark. And it looks for misconfigured systems that don't have patches applied, or legacy systems that are no longer supported. We then take the feedback from those scans and we use that to either patch systems or reconfigure them to make sure that they're secure. We then go an extra step, and for web applications and services that are publicly accessible, so anyone in the world can get to them, we secure a third party who does what's called penetration testing, which is an odd term, but in effect, they act like a hacker. They will try to break into our systems using the same tools, technologies, and processes that an attacker would. That gives us as close as we can get to a real attacker's perspective of our network. And that's the ultimate test, is can an attacker get into the network? If a good penetration testing company can't get into your network, you have done your job as a security professional.